trouble down here at 9. Huge trouble. Di Pasquale's involved.
Yep.
Goddard's involved. Everybody else has managed to scramble around. He's got one of the Shell Mustangs under here, and it's McLaughlin. McLaughlin's made a ripping start. He could be second by the time they get to turn 5, but he's on the outside. Whoa, contact between the teammates. They are both off the road. What a moment. What a moment.
This is massive in this year's championship. Massive. Scott tried to get across the front of Fabian. Fabian tried to not make contact, and they bumped both cars off the road.
Now Courtney's energised. He gets down the inside. Fabian runs wide. James goes to the lead. Here's McLaughlin. Now McLaughlin makes a big play here. He's on the wide side of the road. He tries to turn down, but he cannot make the other car disappear. They touch. Off they go. Good night, Shell V-Power Racing Car. And Kando massively crossed up in the middle of the straight.
And look at the lockup as a result. Here's
Unbelievable!
Contact.
This whole HSV two cars taking each other out. Unbelievable.
Pointing the wrong way.
Whincup had a spin as well, mate, so just keep our head.
Garth Tander's stuck, and you can hear them talking to him and putting it directly into the championship. Whincup had a spin as well, so let's keep our head. Let's get another bank of points. Extraordinary action.
Gee, that will not go down well in the HSV garage when you've got an advantage like that over your championship rivals.
Bloody gear cup's not working. We're in trouble here, fella.
So the shift cut. Oh, more trouble here for Rick Kelly. Round he goes.
That was a touch with Mark Scaife. They were side by side.
That view out of turn 2 up over the hill is as bad as it gets, and two team cars off. I'll bet you that Jonathan Webb was involved in that one, because that was always going to happen. Wow.
And check all this action out in the Zinger replay. This will explain what happened with the two Holden Racing Team cars.
To each other.
By themselves.
It was, and so Jonathan Webb made the pass down the inside cleanly. So Jonathan Webb did a really good job. There it is. That's Webb's Falcon. And then down the inside goes Garth Tander into Will Davison, and both HRTs spin to the infield at turn 11. Both cars parked.
It's going to be a fun debrief in there.
And Will Davison car parked out. Gone.
When you end up with two cars at or near the front of the field, it's a problem, a good problem to have, but it's still a problem. It's close enough this time.
It's close enough this time. Get off! No! Locks the rears and turns him around.
And
That is nowhere near good enough.
As predicted, Shane Van Gisbergen goes up into second.
That is not good enough.
Here's the replay, tells the story. Listen. Lock the rear brakes, contact, David spins, Frosty lives to fight another day. Here's the other angle.
I said he was close enough. This is a spot, but it's basically got to make a car length. Locks the rear brakes. He was never going to pull it up. So on those ones like that, you've just got to be conservative. If you can't get by, that's it. It's over. So this, I'm on board now with Dave Reynolds. Take a look. You'll hear the wheels squeak as they make contact. Have a look. As I said, you can't have teammates do that stuff, and you've got to be more controlled about making that manoeuvre.
Jamie knows this is the area of vulnerability,
Oh,
and there's a touch. He's turned. They've both gone round. They've both gone round. This is what they did not want to see at Red Bull. Whincup has touched the inside of Van Gisbergen. Here's the replay. The dive. There was tons of room. He locked the rears. That was the reason why. He locked the rears. And Shane, I think his point is right. He did give him space. The problem was Jamie couldn't pull it up straight. Here's the replay. Watch the back of car 88. We're riding with Shane. He locks, slams in. He's nailed him.
Penalty, car 88.
And he's going to be penalised.
Car 88.
Awesome pack of V8s, and they're about to unleash all that horsepower. Good start by Winterbottom. Reynolds not so great off the line. Looks like Rick Kelly's had a good one in the Nissan, and he is fighting, in fact, for second place. Kelly will hold it. So Rick Kelly up to second place, but look at the drama back here. Both of the Holden Racing Team entries off at turn 1, along with Holdsworth, who's in the Walkinshaw stable now, Andre Heimgartner.
Well, there's one of the victims, and that's Garth Tander. So this happened down between turns 1 and 2. His teammate James Courtney was mixed in there. Clearly Lee Holdsworth was somewhere in this, and so they're parked, look towards the back of the pack, but well, suddenly one of the HRT cars, and it was Tander, emerges backwards. Look on the right side of screen.
Oh no.
I think both the HRT cars actually made contact. It might be that Courtney's hit Tander.
Now, is the sunlight an issue there or something? That was a big lunge, wasn't it? Very deep.
I reckon James is on the dirty side of the road. He can't stop it. He has, in fact, tagged Garth Tander, and that skittled the pack, sent James Moffat and Lee Holdsworth out. Oh, more trouble. This time it's car number 21 at the top of the hill. That's Dale Wood. Big damage on the front of it. It's had a very, very heavy impact with a wall.
Okay, mate, are you okay? Yeah, mate, I'm fine. That's not good.
He's 16th in the field, and his day is done. And that's left huge amounts of fluid. You can see on the road there, they're reacting down at Advam GP, but there's nothing they're going to be able to do about it. This will take a moment to clean up.
Oh, what a day for Brad Jones Racing to have 3 cars in the top 10, and all 3 cars to have problems in the first third of the race is extraordinary. That was Paul Morris's. This is his 22nd start. He's one of the most experienced guys in the field. He may have run into the back of another car. Just have a look at the back of Bright. No, that's a different deal. Someone else has run into the back, but that's actually hit quite hard, hasn't it?
The car's got big damage. Why?
He's run into his teammate, sure.
You're kidding me. So he's driven straight to the back of Andrew Jones.
So that, I was mentioning it before thinking, no, that didn't happen, but it did. And for Brad Jones Racing to have that occur is just catastrophic.
So Andrew was applying the brake because he was catching the train, and he almost went into the back of car 222. And that's Oliver Gavin in that car. So Andrew arrived, they're all trying to catch the train, and the low speed caught them out. And then for Dale Wood, he's gone straight into the back of Andrew Jones. Gauntlet's got the lead at the moment, 0.4 of a second over Van Gisbergen, and then it's Waters, Davis and Coulthard. Whincup. Oh, trouble down here at 9, huge trouble. Deepa Swali's involved.
Yep.
Goddard's involved. Everybody else has managed to scramble around, but Anton's car looks like it's got broken right front suspension.
Here we go, there's a lot of them. So there's the Irwin car that I saw with David Reynolds. So they go the other way, around the outside. There's Scotty Pye straight in. That was Bryce Fullwood. And nice presence of mind by Goddard to miss it all.
So let's have a look at this. I think it's the teammates that are actually making the contact. It is. It's David Reynolds that actually touched the right rear corner of Anton's car.
Yep.
And then what happened to Pye was he just tripped over in the traffic. I thought originally he was involved in this, but it was actually the 2 Penrite cars that found the same place on the map.
Together on the front row. And right behind them, pushing hard, is Jason Bright with Marcus Ambrose tight on the inside and fishtailing there. In fact, contact between the teammates.
Marcus has hit his own teammate. Marcus has nailed Ingle on the way into turn 1. He had the rear brakes locked and he got into the B pillar and whacked it. And that is quite bizarre. So Bright does actually move in. And Ambrose braked very late. And, you know, I'm not sure that I could say that Jason Bright's altogether at fault. Here's a better view of it. No, Marcus has done this on his own. Wow.
Marcus got hit up the backside. He reckons he thought Bridie might have touched him up. I don't know who it was, so we can't say Bridie for sure. But anyway, it's a bit of an old school trick. Hit the car in front, he hits the one in front of him, and around everything goes. So
it's going to be an issue.
Oh,
look at this, up the front. It's contact.
And that sends Lowndes off. Incredible. The teammates made contact. The leader of the race goes off. Slides way back.
That's what they don't want inside a single team garage. Awkward situation there. Whincup having a lunge.
Here it is.
down the inside, he's on the dirty part of the road. He's battling to stop. Craig turns it in. He was probably up far enough to command track position. And they make contact pretty heavily. Lowndes, series leader, out in the paddock. On board now with Whincup. He's come from about a car length back. Now watch, he battles to stop. He gets it stopped. He's up there. He fed it second gear. He runs into the front door, so he's up far enough. And the contact was significant enough to unload Craig Lowndes.
You know, a lot of money that he's only half or three-quarter throttle there now.
The wiper dancing on that. He thought about it. Oh, man, he's had a big lock-up, and they have touched both. The Tickford cars have come together at the end of Conrod. A disaster. An absolute disaster for Mostert. And Waters might get away with it, but this guy is over and out. Over and out for Mostert. You can almost see that coming.
Oh, my God.
Both of them out. They're both buried in the sand. I do not believe it. Tim Edwards, Rod Nash, and the respective crews will be ropeable. And that's his car, knee-deep in sand at the chase, out of business.
That's unbelievable.
There's been some history there as well. Those cars have got together before.
No, mate, they're going to pull you out there, mate. I'll pull you out.
So here it is again. Let's listen and look. That's a bad one. And he knows it. So, see, when he started to move it, the right front's clamped, and then it gets over, because of the camber on the left front, it interlocks wheels here. Watch this, and it climbs up over the right front of the Monster Energy car. And that's it, all over. Yeah, you've got to feel for Cam Waters and Chaz Mostert.
Look at the damage. It's plucked the right-hand rear out of that car.
Yeah. Chaz Mostert is going to rue that move. And it'll be hard to wander into their garage